Hi, welcome back to the channel, Train Station 2. Happy to share with you I got this new diesel power 30 train. So was one of those rewards. I mean, when you daily lock in, that's the fifth one. Then you got the train container. So I'm really happy with that. And something to share with you as well. Some bit of good news. I got a fifth in the mini event, the Train Tycoon. Got there with some of those upgrade materials. There's another mini event coming about, the delivery challenge. And one last piece of good news, managed to get level up to 111. Alright, now just the first piece of good news. I'm gonna claim that reward there. I can see quite a good number of those epic upgrade materials, which is really useful, especially when you have quite a number of those epic trains to upgrade. So you can see it's always either you're short of those materials to upgrades or you are short of cash. So today we managed to upgrade quite a few, and I've also taken the opportunity to dismantle quite a number of those Steam common trains. In many previous videos I did mention that I do not want to dismantle any region 4 trains, but today I made a decision to do so. The reason is simple. You can take a look at the quantity of the duplicate trains I have. That's really a lot, and once you could have checked what is the requirement, I mean along the way in the game, you realize that sometimes they do ask only for Steam Common. So you gotta check, make sure you have the sufficient Steam Common. So when I take a look at this batch of these duplicate trains, I know I would have more than sufficient Steam Common. So there are also some of those better Steam Common that I can use. You can see there I've been upgrading them. So I'm not too concerned if they do ask for Steam Common, even when imagine I have 7 dispatcher, because I have one that is 20 upgraded to 20 capacity. Another one I think is about 12. That's the reason why I decided to dismantle some of the Steam Common, because at max you can 7 or 8 dispatcher if you intend to spend 25 gems. So just make sure that you have at least 7 or 8 of those Steam Common. That'll be good enough. The rest is a bit really redundant. That's why you should dismantle it, especially if you're short of those upgrade materials, because the key to upgrade those trains are really those upgrade materials which are common, right? So common will be the fundamental material required, and then if even you upgrade the most legendary train, you need some common to accompany it. That's one reason why common is always very hard to get enough, right? And of course money is another matter of time that you need to gather. I mean in just a split seconds I already spent more than $10,000. So you gotta take note that money is very important, especially when it comes to region 4. Upgrading region 1 to 3, not so much of a concern, but more towards region 4 onwards. I believe it will get harder. And even collecting of those gold from 4 regions right now, I would say at max it allows you to upgrade 1 or 2 train, right, or for 1 round of collection. So not really a lot. I'm really looking forward to the next event, and then hopefully they bring us some gold coins. That'd be great, because I'm always running short of gold coin right now. And I'm trying on my best to upgrade the population there through the 5 building technique, but as I mentioned, the core material for upgrade is those blueprint maps. Running really short of them, because every time once you collect enough from the captain delivery, you would instantaneously spend it for upgrades and you'll be gone in no time. So it's always very difficult to get those maps for upgrades. If you know the 5 building technique, maybe you share with me how do you do it, especially when you're running short of those blue upgrade maps. I know the method is of course to bin away those that require the map, and eventually you will have one that doesn't. Every time an opportunity comes, I will bin it once and then watch another video to throw away another one. So there's only 2 that I can throw away, and then once you regenerate it, most of the time they require maps again. So it's not that fantastic upgrade in population so far. But of course I could buy some new buildings that would instantaneously give me the population increase. But again, buying those buildings also need money, and of course those material requested for. So what am I preparing right now? I'm preparing for the next mini event, which is called the delivery challenge. I believe it is somewhat similar to the Train Tycoon, whereby there will be a certain number of things you need to collect. For example, in the Train Tycoon, they collect stars, but in Delivery Challenge, probably you collect stamps. And the concept should be more or less the same, which is they require you to do certain tasks using certain vehicles of type and deliver certain materials, or probably to complete certain deliveries. Alright, so in generally what I'm trying to do right now is to fill my warehouse to the brim with all the components, so that when they request it, I have that item, rather having to craft them, or so called manufacturing them when the request comes. So that will save a bit of time. So I'm trying my best now, while idling while waiting for the event to start, to do that. At this meanwhile, I also try to bring my level up. As you can see now, I'm 110. I'm working towards 111. While we are still having some time before the main event starts, it's always good to work on your own regions. Definitely on your own regions, there'll be a reward progress chart. So it's good to do your regions deliveries, as you should know what you need to complete by looking at that progress chart itself. So this is something that I'm doing as well. And I noted that some deliveries are short, like 3 minutes. Some are ridiculously long, like 2 hours. So I've spent some time to do those 2 hours one as well. Fine split between my resources in terms of the trains, and I've really got to manage that well. So back to France. I mean, just finished 2 other deliveries, so that could give me some XP, and this is the 3rd one, and I'm moving really fast towards the halfway mark of the 110 soon. And I believe once they are back, apparently we could have pursued back to 111 level. And the next happiest thing would be opening of container. Alright, today's we got the 30 capacity rare train diesel. Alright, really a nice addition to my current fleet of Region 4 trains. As you can see there, trying my best to bin away those upgrade plans that require those maps. Delivery challenge is next. Collect those stamps and from the events jobs. So this is another mini event before the big event arrives. And now happy to share with you 111 level up! Right, finally we made it to 111 level. So quite tough to upgrade sometimes. As the higher you go, the harder it goes. Okay, so trying my best right now to fulfill all the requirements for further upgrades. If not, it's really building the capacity of my production line to the max, so that all the products can be staying on that output platform in the factory if the warehouse is filled. So otherwise you do have some gaps created in the warehouse. You couldn't bring in so-called the raw materials, so always try to put all those completed stuff on the output platform of your factory. But of course that would also impede your construction in those factory. So just bear in mind, as long as you have upgraded your factory with gems, you should have a lot of those output trays. Like for example there's a 5 output tray, so every time try to leave 1 or 2 so that the construction or manufacturing process could continue, otherwise you will stall. So this is something I've put in place. Always spend your gems wisely to upgrade your factory. I've tried to eliminate spending gems on events already. Trying my best to save more of those gems for upgrade of factories, because those are really important, especially your base factories. You should quite good at building those base items quickly. So having more of those trays or output trays, or you could call it the manufacturing slots, it'd be great in terms of helping you to do so-called manufacture stuff while waiting for it to be completed. You automatically just fill in the space itself. So like now I can craft 5 items in the smelting, likewise for the sawmill, right? So unless you are always 24/7 on the phone playing your train station 2, then you need not worry about that, but unlikely the case. Everybody still needs to take a break, and having those slots will actually allows it to automatically produce while we are away from the game. So warehouse management is another way to get this, because this requires gems, which sometimes you have, and but sometimes you can't really get the population to upgrade your warehouse. So this factory acts as your interim warehouse for your workload management of the construction items, resource management, right? So this delivery challenge is something I look forward to play, so you can get something out of it. And really wish you good luck in that coming mini event. And of course the upcoming new events have not been really disclosed yet, but I'm glad that this mini event, second one, comes about. It would just means that the main event is coming really soon. So as you can see now, the items were expected to deliver is really huge in quantity, and the XP given is also very equally good. So this is something try to work on. Some are very quick, like 3 minutes, some like 2 hours, so got to put good balance on that. Alright, so I wish you good luck in your coming event, and all the best. Take care, and thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe, of course, to share with me information, maybe share with the rest, or teach me what to do. Alright, thank you again, goodbye.